Hey everyone, it's me Catherine, and today I'm here to start off another weekend vlog. All being well, this goes well, because I quite liked doing the last one. It's nice like checking in, keeping you up to date on like what I've been doing, what I've been reading and stuff. So I thought I would do it again. So plans for this weekend, not many plans really. Mostly I've just got some closed captions to do for my video that's going up tomorrow. I've done about 5 minutes of it, but I've just like, it's only 4:20, but I've had enough today. Like my energy is, I mean that is partly my fault because I was up till 1 o'clock this morning because the PS5 gameplay and trailers and whatnot was last night. So I watched a live stream on Eurogamer, watched them talk about the games and stuff. So that was at 9:15. That went on to about 10:30. Then at 10:30 I went over to Outside Extra, who had special guest Elle, who used to be on PlayStation Access, to talk about their thoughts and stuff on the trailers, and that was like a good 2.5 hours. So it was a late one, but it was good. I enjoy watching stuff like that. Like I enjoy the video games. And then today I had my first outing in however long it's been since we went into lockdown, because since lockdown I've only left the house once a month to go to the chemist to pick up my prescription. That is it, and that is a 5-minute walk. So my sister picked me up and we went to do her weekly food shop. So that's my first time being out, and honestly I hated it. Like I hate people because they have these arrows set out so that people follow, but like there's people that don't follow them, and it's not even like they have to read anything. They're bright green arrows on the floor, and then they've got the bright red circle with the line, with the white line, the no entry sign at the tops of aisles. It just makes me mad. This is why I don't go out. This is why I don't go out, because people just annoy me. And then my sister's starting her new job on Tuesday, so she asked me to do a nails for her, so I did her nails. And to be honest, the late night coupled with that I'm exhausted, like genuinely exhausted. So I did intend to have the captions done today, but I just don't think I'm gonna do it. So I was gonna do some reading as well, but I don't think I have the concentration in me to read, and what I'm reading requires my full attention basically, because I am participating in the Blackout buddy read, which Books with Shae, the buddy read that Books with Shae is running. If you haven't heard of it, if you haven't checked it out, I will leave the introduction video for the buddy read, which introduces the books that we're reading, which are currently, I believe still currently, White Rage by Carol Anderson and White Fragility by somebody, D'Angelo I think. But there has been some, I'm not sure if we're still reading White Fragility, because that book is written by a white person, and people have reported that there is use of the N-word in the book a few times. So that's been looked into, and I haven't heard anything to say it's been changed yet, but I'll be keeping an eye on that. But I started last week, this week, what, I don't know. But I started White Rage by Carol Anderson, which is about, basically it's, I don't know a lot of American history anyway, because it's not something we're really taught in the UK, and especially not Black American history. We're not even taught Black British history, so there's no way they're going to teach us Black American history. But basically what it is going through history and showing, because it opens up talking about how people always talk about Black Rage, and so Carol Anderson, who I think is an historian, It's basically going through history and showing, like talking about the damage that white rage has done, and going through the history of how we white people have like continued to try and keep black people down, keep them oppressed. And it is an experience that right now I can't give the book right now my full attention. I'm too exhausted mentally. I am drained for the day, but it is really interesting. Like, I wish I had a physical copy because I'm reading it on script. I think this is one of those books that you'd be better to have like a physical copy to read and like tab, so to make it easier to go back and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm nearly done with it, to be honest. I don't think I've got much left. So I'm hoping to have that finished by the end of this weekend. And then hopefully by the time I finish that, there'll be news on whether there is going to be a replacement book for White Fragility. Because the idea, if you watch the introduction that Shae did, you'll know, but the books that have been picked have been picked. We have one by a black author, which is White Rage, and one by a white author to, I guess, facilitate. I can't even think of words right now. This was just supposed to be a nice quick, hey, I'm starting another weekend vlog, and my brain has decided to try and, like, it knows it can't. I can't right now, but it's trying. Bless it, it's really trying. But anyway, I'm hoping to have White Rage done by the end of the weekend, and I think that's basically the most solid plan I have for this weekend, other than my usual things that I do, like do my washing, wash the pots. And then tonight it's quiz night with a few of my friends, and I am the quiz master for the evening. So that's my plans. Like, I have no plans for the rest of the day. The quiz doesn't start until 8. I might catch up on some YouTube, but I'm thinking I might just go play my Xbox for a bit. Come on, let's get up. So, I did not do anything else productive last night. I just went on my Xbox. We had the quiz night, and then I played a little bit of Animal Crossing and went to bed. But today I did manage to get my closed captions done for the video. I mean, I had to because it was going up at 1 today. So that's done and already and live. And what else do I have planned today? I mean, I don't have anything going on until about 4-5 o'clock-ish, which is when I stream for my sister. So until then, I don't know whether to continue catching up on YouTube, because that's what I'm currently doing, just catching up on my YouTube feed, or whether to do some more reading, because I get some more of White Rage read. I'll probably give myself half an hour to decide what I want to do before I decide on anything like concrete, but we'll see, But I will, as always, try and keep you updated on how my weekend's going. Got finished streaming for my sister and it's about 10:30. Went for a bit longer than intended, but I did manage to get some reading in before, and I think I'm just about done with White Rage. I've not got much left, I think, but I will finish up whatever I've got left tomorrow. And as for the rest of the day, I mean, it's practically over now, so I'm just gonna get ready for bed and probably play a little bit of Animal Crossing, because I haven't been on that today yet, and that's 2 days in a row that I've not been clothes shopping, which makes me sad, but they'll come around. Whatever I've missed will in no doubt be back in the shop again one day. But yes, I think that's going to about do it for today. So I did manage to get a couple of hours of reading done, which I'm pretty happy with. And then managed to, I think, because I've been playing the Outer Worlds, and I think I'm almost done. I think I've just got one main mission left, and that's going to be it. It feels like it's been really quick, but I think it's about average length. It's about 30. What was I on? An hour and 10 when I saved last. Not an hour. 1 day and 10 hours. That's what, 34 hours. So yeah, it's about average length. Because I'm so used to playing either Animal Crossing, which is endless, or I play like, I mean, how long? I mean, when I played Inquisition, because of how I play RPGs, I like to do, at least the first time I play through, I like to do all of the quests, which for Inquisition, like including like DLC and stuff, that puts me in like 100 hours. So it's like twice as long, no, 3 times as long as the Outer Worlds. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I finished a long game. I've started so many and there's just so many games that I haven't finished. The last games that I've been playing before now have been Fire Emblem, which, like, Altogether I've put in over 100 hours into Fire Emblem into 3 houses, but that's because I've been working through the different routes. No, you know what, the last game that I finished where there was the Yakuza series, I played through the entire Yakuza series. I mean, and probably each one of those games is probably about 30 odd hours depending, but because I played them back to back with no gap, with no space, there was no break, I played them back to back, like that series consumed me. And that wasn't that long ago. It feels forever ago. Mind you, no, it was, because it was like November, I think, when I finished that. Finally finished with that. I lost so much time to that series. So much time. So yeah, it's been ages since I finished a game. Like Fire Emblem 3 houses, which I played back at the beginning of the year, I think is the only game I finished. And I only have one route left to do, but I've lent it to my sister, so I haven't been able to finish that yet. I've only got Verdant Wind left to finish for 3 houses, and then the DLC that I haven't played yet. I mean, now I've got no work to occupy my time. I've got so much time. I've got so many games I need to finish. I still haven't finished Prey, which I just started that before. I think I bought that not too long after it came out, you know. When did it come out? Were it 2016 that I started it? I still haven't finished it. It's because it's so stressful. Like, it's so tense and it takes a lot of energy. I have to be in the right frame of mind to play it. And then there's Kingdoms of Amalur that I haven't finished. Observation, I started that October last year and I haven't finished that. Dishonored 2 I haven't finished, which I really enjoyed the Dishonored series. Well, I enjoyed the first game, Dishonored, and I just haven't got around to finishing Dishonored 2. Skyrim, never finished Skyrim. I don't know if I'm going to bother finishing Skyrim, you know. Like, I feel like everybody talks about it, I've heard people talking about it enough that I practically played it myself. I have The Witcher 3 started that I haven't finished, that's another one. And there's also the Assassin's Creed series there. Like, I really enjoyed... Black Flag was the last one I played, and I haven't played another one since. I own all the others. Pretty sure. I don't think I have Unity though, but I've heard that that one's not very good. Or maybe I do have it. Oh, and then I've been playing Fire Emblem Fates, which is sort of like, there's like 3 Fire Emblem games to that. There's Conquest, Birthright, and the third one, whatever the third one is, which is the one I'm currently doing because I've played Birthright and I've played through Conquest, so now I'm playing through the third route. I think that's about it. But anyway, that is not what this is about. This was literally just a check-in, just to say, yep, I'm here, I've done some reading, I played some game, and now I'm going to get ready for bed and play some Animal Crossing. And I will see you tomorrow for whatever happens then. Okay, so Sunday. Honestly, I didn't even go to bed that late, and then I overlaid this morning. I say overlaid, it's the weekend. I don't have anything to get up for, but I do have an alarm that goes off every morning just to try and like keep some sort of routine going. But apparently I turned that off and went straight back to sleep, and then I woke up at like, it was like 10 o'clock, 10:15, and I have no energy to do anything today, none at all. But I've got to get my washing done, plan my journal for next week, and you know, to be honest, I think today I'm just gonna sit and catch up on YouTube, because I've got 24 videos in my watch later playlist, so I'm gonna get through those. And Books with Shae has posted a video on white fragility and the use of the N-word, I think is like pretty much the title of the video. So I need to get to watching that to see. I mean, I suppose I could just check Twitter and then see. But I'm going to finish up White Rage today and then... But yeah, so today, catch up with YouTube, finish up White Rage, do my washing, wash the pots, do my journal, and that's gonna about do me, I think. So, time to wrap this up. I'm mostly, more or less, caught up on my YouTube videos. I think I've got 5 left out of the 20 odd that I had when I started this morning. So, that's that. I finished the Outer Worlds today. I've just finished playing it. I only had one major mission left to do, and then that is finished. But I'll talk more about like my thoughts and stuff in my wrap up. And depending on how I feel, I might see if I might do like a separate video talking about it, but I'm undecided about that. So now I'm gonna get ready for bed, play a bit of Animal Crossing and finish up White Rage, and that is gonna about do it for this vlog. Before I do wrap this up, I've just remembered like the Books with Shae uploaded a video about white fragility and the use of the N-word. It is staying as the other book, it is going to be the other book. So I'll link both the introduction to the Blackout Buddy read and her video on white fragility and why she's decided to keep it as part of the Blackout Buddy read. So I'll leave them below for you to check out. But that is it. So that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Come and talk to me in the comments below. I hope you have a lovely day. Remember, Black Lives Matter. I will leave all links for resources, petitions and whatnot in the description. So please, please check that out. We need to keep this up, keep this momentum going, because there's still loads of petitions that haven't reached the goal yet. So please do check that out. And I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye.